Test 1 2, test 1 2. Alrighty, what's going on? I'm here at the local golf course, Indian Trace, and we'll be playing with the new Vice Tour golf balls, and we're going to see how they perform on the course. Durability, distance, performance around greenside, so I'm looking forward to it. Playing a par 5 on the first hole. This is after a very bad top tee shot. Went about 210, so I pull up my 4 hybrid knowing I have to hit this about a mile. I ultimately ended up hitting it about 220, getting it over this water pretty comfortably though. Puts me in a good position for my second tee shot. From this position, I tagged it at about 125, 130, so I pulled out my pitching wedge. And ultimately, I was pretty long. These new Titleist T150s have really changed my game as far as distance control and hitting greens, and now I'm starting to see myself hit over greens, so I have to get my club distances sorted out. Pulled this greenside chip a little left. I tend to pull my chips left with these clubs that I have, and then I 2-putt from about 6 feet, so now I'm +1 through 1, and I typically play bogey golf with a +18 handicap. Taking a look at these balls right here, just from one hole, so the durability seems to be holding up pretty well. This is a par 3, pull out pitching wedge again, and I didn't learn from the first time, and you guessed it, I'm long on this par 3 from about 120, go over the green, leaving me with a pretty difficult greenside chip going downhill. I ended up chipping this just a few yards short, really hoping to catch that slope, but it didn't get there. It got caught up in the rough, so I ended up pulling a bogey out of this one from a pretty difficult putt from about 30-35 feet. 2-putted there, got really close to the hole. It was a good effort on the putt. Moving on to the third hole, it's a par 4 with a big old dog leg right. I do my best impression of a Tiger Stinger cut right here. Barely caught a limb there, but ultimately I ended up in a fairly good position with a pretty clear shot to the green. Have a little bit of rough to play with and a little bit of a mound. And I pull this wedge shot left, pretty good distance, about 20 yards or so. Luckily I'm close to the green. I ended up in a little bit of a rough patch there. Chipped it onto the green 10 feet right. Hit another good 2-putt from here. Had pretty good pace. Here I am, +3 through 3. Skipping on to the 8th hole on this course. Another par 5, and I absolutely nuked this drive about 303. I tagged my approach shot about 155, 160, so I pulled that at 8. Drove the green again. Had to chip it up onto the green. It's pretty short. Biggest strength is my tee shots. Biggest weakness is my greenside chipping. So I'm currently working on that. These greens seemed pretty slow today, so I didn't judge that one right. It was about 5 feet short.